Hi, Sagittarius. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery, suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to say thank you for lending me your eyes, your ears, and your time. I know it is valuable. And in turn, I will be sharing valuable information with you to help you mind, body, soul, and career. Now, I would like to ask you to please give the video a like and don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel, so that you get these helpful tidbits to help you to reach your highest self. That is why I'm here to help the collective reach their highest self. Okay. Now, if you'd like to know more about Taronic, the author, you can see the down bar below. I'll have my Amazon author page listed as well as my website. If you're wanting to know more about the healing jewelry that I wear, the healing chakra beads and things like that, you can go to the down bar below, and I'll list the website there, the link there to how I get these. They're custom made. They do earrings, necklaces, and different things like that. So it's your choice to choose what you would like. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and get into why we're here. Okay. To do the monthly horoscopes, to do Pisces season as well as through the rest of March. Okay. Because I'm going to do March in its entirety. Now, Pisces season is here from February 19th through March 20th. Okay. The mutable water sign of Pisces is ruled by the planet of Neptune, making them not only intuitive, but also creative as well. Now, Neptune rules our dreams, our illusions, fantasy, delusions, inspirations, among other things. But Pisces season can stir emotions during this time, brought about by current events and past events, especially with the Mercury retrograde being at play until after March 10th. Okay, and I say after March 10th because it ends March 10th, but the retrograde has a shadow period, and the energies can be felt up to a week even after that. So, that being said, let us pay special attention to our reactions and our impulses. Okay, Sagittarius? Let's think before we speak, and do not allow yourself to be disillusioned by false promises. And with you, Sagittarius, as well this month, people who intend to lead you astray from your path. Okay? Communication becomes much clearer after Pisces season, though. So just for now, just go with the flow. As I said, Mercury, water can be a powerful thing, pulling you into murky places. So the more you fight the tide, the harder it is on you. Okay? Don't fight the tide. Just float. Backstroke or something. Don't exert too much energy, pushing things forward when you need to be mulling them over. Good news, your creative juices should be flowing, okay? Use this time to dream up something that will add stability to your life. Let your craft be your crown this go round. And while you're working, don't forget to, show some love to your loved ones. You could tap into the intuitive, dreamy, creative side of Pisces to create something beautiful. But you can also tap into the empathetic, compassionate side of Pisces to show your family how much you love and care for them. Okay, Pisces has some beautiful aspects and beautiful benefits to it. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into some of the major transits. Okay, the first one we're going to go over is Uranus. Uranus, we know, is in Taurus. Taurus reigns over our values, our money, our resources. Okay, it's all progressing forward now, but it's toggling between 2 and 6 degrees until May when it moves past the 6-degree mark. While it's between 2 and 6 degrees, any placements you have in Taurus between 2 and 6 degrees will feel these effects more than the collective. Will have those shifts in their values, their money, their resources in said areas where Taurus is in their chart. Okay. Now, in addition to that, if you have any signs or if you have any placements in Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra between 2 and 6 degrees, there's an opposition to that Uranus and Taurus transit. So you want to look at your chart and see where you have those that Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn between 2 and 6 degrees. So, that's where you're going to feel those shifts in which houses. Okay. Now, the sun, we'll move on to the sun now. It goes from dreamy, inspirational, creative, murky, fanciful, Pisces. It starts there February 19th, and it stays there until it goes into Aries on March 19th. March 19th will usher in passion. Aries is the leader of the zodiac. A competitive spirit is ushered in March 19th. Okay. Mercury, planet of skills and communication, is retrograde in Pisces at 12 degrees from February 17th through March 10th. This can stir up communication brought about by insecurities. So be honest with yourself as well as being honest with others, and don't allow people to project their insecurities onto you. You have your path, they have theirs. Try to avoid signing contracts during the retrograde. If you must, just make sure you read the fine print. Okay? On March the 16th, Mercury enters Pisces at 0 degrees. Now here, Mercury is said to be in its detriment. And that's only, what I mean by detriment is Pisces, I'm sorry, I keep rubbing my nose. That's my hair is tickling me. Pisces is more emotional. It's more murky. It's more fanciful. It's more dreamy. It's not analytical and intellectual like Mercury is. Virgo is intellectual, and analytical. In Gemini, they're ruled by Mercury. Pisces is on the opposite end of the spectrum as far as that goes, So because of that, you may struggle to express yourself clearly during this time. Communication can be vague, even misleading during Mercury in Pisces, okay? So listen up, take your time when responding, okay? Tap into your compassion during this transit so that you can communicate with others as you wish to be communicated with. That's important. Now, Venus, planet of love and pleasure, and finances as well, is in the fire sign of Aries until March 4th. Okay, so love can ignite in this fiery competitive sign, ushering in a renewed sense of passion. Okay, during this moon, the new moon on the 23rd of February, it's going to be squaring Jupiter in Capricorn. So you've got to be on the lookout, as I said the last video, for temporary changes in your relationships, even ones that deal with your finances. You want to keep a cool head. You want to think things through and be honest with yourself about the changes you want to make, especially in finances. Be mindful of that. You got to think things through. On March 4th, Venus, planet of pleasure and love, it enters a Taurus at 0 degrees. Now, Taurus will have you craving physical contact because Taurus likes sensuality as well as the material pleasures in life. They can also be overindulgent. And Venus deals with finances. Taurus is ruled by finances. So don't get overindulgent and have the energies of Taurus affecting you while you have the energies of Pisces coming down on you, making you more emotional and delve into emotional spending to fulfill a lack. See how all that connects? You want to be mindful of the urge to splurge and also be mindful of the impulse to be jealous or possessive in love. Okay? Mars, the planet of challenges and energy, leaves Sagittarius, entering the earth sign of Capricorn at 0 degrees on February 16th, and it stays there until the end of March. As I said before, in the last video, you'll be striving to accomplish lofty goals because you're up for the challenge. But because Capricorn is the one there flavoring this, you want to be mindful of the ability to be a tyrant. Nobody likes a tyrant, so play nice. Practice patience. It'll help you to accomplish your goals at this time. Don't try to speed forward during the Mercury retrograde. Take your time, okay, and think things through. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is quintile, Charon, Chiron is the wounded healer. It aspects your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. So it's aspecting Capricorn and Aries on March 23rd. That's the day before the new moon. Now I'm hoping everybody's watching for their moon, their rising, and their sun, because in the Aries video, I believe I said full moon, and which was a mistake. It's clearly the new moon. So with that quintile, karma is at play. Fated events are happening that have to deal with your health, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. There's a new moon there. Maybe you're starting a new exercise regimen. Maybe you're getting into Reiki, yoga. Maybe you're getting into aligning your chakras. It deals with all aspects of health. Okay? Be mindful of that. Saturn moves into Aquarius and out of Capricorn on March 21st. And it stays there until July the 1st. This is big, guys. That's a big transit because Saturn governs over karma, good or bad, karma or dharma. It governs over restrictions, responsibilities. Karma is the planet that says, do what you're supposed to do, because if you don't do what you're supposed to do, I'm going to show you why you should have done it. That's who Saturn is. But it also gives you blessings upon blessings if you've put in the work and if you did what you were supposed to do. Okay, so this is big. It's moving from Capricorn over into Aquarius, which creates some challenges for some of the signs, but don't panic. Squares can be overcome. It's just opposition. You can roll over that. You can move through that. There are several signs who, more than several, who have a good trines and things like that in aspects because of the change. That would be Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. You guys have really good aspects because of this switch back to Aquarius, because of this switch to Aquarius for Saturn in Aquarius. Okay. Now, the full worm moon on March 9th is in the mutable earth sign of Virgo. The spotlight not only shines on Virgo, but any houses you have in the earth sign. It's a time of illumination and culmination because it is a full moon. Things culminate during the full moon. Are you planning on unveiling something? Think about it. The new moon on March 24th in 2020, the cardinal fire sign of Aries the new moon on March 24, 2020 is in the cardinal fire sign of Aries. It's a time for new beginnings. The new moon calls for you to start new projects during that time. Now, if you're anything like me, I utilize the moons for manifestation. I use them to manifest my positive goals. You can use the moons to manifest the energies of the moon even 3 days and 3 days before and 3 days after the moon. Anytime you want to put out new projects, do it near the new moon. That's when you want to launch. It has the sweetest aspects then. A new season is upon us. Spring is coming. Spring cleaning applies to life and home. So let's get cleaned out and balanced. Where does Aries aspect your chart? Where are you going to be seeing this newness? If you don't have your chart, go to cafeastrology.com and put in your place of birth, your time of birth, and your date of birth. You can get that information for free. You can see where all of these planets are placed in your chart and how they affect you, and the signs as well. So now let's get into your monthly astrology, Sagittarius. Sagittarius ranges from November 22nd to December 21st. The good news: spring brings Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, Mars, the planet of energy and challenges, Saturn, the planet of restriction, responsibilities, and karma, and Pluto, the planet of rebirth and renewal, to your money sector. That is a lot of energy. That is a lot of new beginnings. That is a lot of possibilities for karma, especially if you've been doing the right thing. That's, a lot of energy in that in that money sector. And Jupiter's there. Hello? Luck and expansion in money. Okay. Be thankful for the blessings that are about to be bestowed you. It brings in further abundance when you're thankful and grateful for your blessings. Okay. It rains down more. Now, don't forget to spend your money wisely because Saturn's there and Saturn says so. Remember that. But rest assured, the planet will be providing for you, especially being that it moves into Aquarius, as I said, on March 21st, creating a beautiful sextile for you. Okay. Um, and we talked about, sextiles before. You know, I don't know why I always do the trine, but it's a sextile. It's a time of recovery for you. Okay. And you'll need this recovery so you can fulfill in yourself what you feel you've been lacking. Finding that confidence in yourself as opposed to looking for it in others. Finding that fulfillment in yourself as opposed to looking to others to gain it will bode so much better for your well-being. It's time to become aligned with the change you wish to manifest. It's time to not only speak about it, but to be about it. Okay? It's time to be about it. Now, tidbits that still apply from last month's newsletter include the Mercury retrograde. That's retrograde until March the 10th. It's still causing a stir in your family sector, in your home, sector. Your third house of communications and siblings, along with your fourth house of home and family, is impacted. Do not allow fears and insecurities, along with others' doubt of you, to cloud your judgment. Don't allow others to make you stray from your path, okay? Don't allow others to push negative traits on you. You have to watch out for all of these things. All of those energies affect you. So you have to remain grounded. You'll need to remain grounded and know your purpose so that you can stay in it, okay? When you have all of these oppositions coming at you, trying to divert you. Now, exercise patience when you're visiting these touchy subjects. But as I said, be honest with yourself and the people around you. Be honest of the things you need to let go of, the toxic habits, the toxic vices, the toxic people. And please do not keep your emotions bottled up. If you need to talk to someone qualified, do so. Okay? Because if you're not sure of yourself, people can see that. Be sure of yourself and what you plan to put out in this world. Sorry about that. Okay? Okay. Like the video. Please subscribe to the channel so that you get these updates. And Sagittarius, I am wishing you all the love, light, and abundance in the world. Okay? Okay. I'll see you next month. Bye.